know you weren't happy with the team's second half performance last week. That's obviously something you've been trying to correct in the training this week.
We made the comments straight after the game, and we've addressed it with the squad, and once that's addressed, you move on. You look forward to the next game, and that's Plymouth on Saturday.
Yeah, and is that just something that is setting the standards high? It's the best way to be as a coach or director of rugby.
I think we've got to be brutally honest with ourselves. If we can be honest in these moments, particularly when we're winning, then when things don't go our way, but we play well, we'll say the same as well. So, from my side, it's just talk to the players all the time about just being honest up front about what we're doing, and praising them for things that we're doing well. But obviously, we want some high standards to be set right across the board, from coaching to the management to the players and the way we're playing. And by striving for standards and striving to achieve what we want to achieve, it doesn't come overnight. So it's about having a behaviour that is about winning as much as possible.
Yeah, and you as you say, Plymouth next. That's a tough game, isn't it? Never an easy place to go. They're on a good run of form themselves at the moment.
A new coach coming in, I think they'll be pleased with the last few weeks that they've had. Where they've won a number of games. They've scored a lot of points, which is very noticeable. So their attacking game is very good. They've conceded quite a few as well. So I think from their side it'll be conceding less, but keep up the scoring momentum that they've got.
Yeah, is that a tough place to go and play rugby at Brickfields?
I've not been there as a coach or a player. I went to the old ground. But I think just playing any side, at home, you've got to respect the way that they play the game and what they're trying to do. So we're not playing Nottingham at the Mem. We're playing Plymouth away from home, and it's important that we prepare accordingly and give them the due respect that they deserve. And we'll constantly look at ourselves and about what we're trying to do, and whoever we select, that there's a way that we want to play the game, and it's important away from home that we try and establish that.
Yeah, and obviously you feel there's more to come from Bristol, from your team.
Each week, we'll be looking to improve the way that we're trying to play the game. So it's not going to come overnight, but we're making steps in the right direction. I think that's the key for us, and it's important also that we don't assume anything. It's important that we're able to understand the way we want to play the game and strive for it and push for it.
Yeah, and now of course this block of games that you've got coming up against some teams right at the top of the table as well. It's an important part of the season and a testing time of the season, I suppose, as well.
It is, and November is it's going to be an exciting month of rugby, isn't it? With the internationals on and the championship games. I think it's great for all involved. And if I think back to what I've been doing the last couple of autumns, in November I've been preparing test sides, and I'm just as excited, preparing Bristol in this next month.
Yeah, will you be missing that this autumn?
Not at all. Got some great games to look forward to, and I think that's the beauty of rugby, is that particularly championship rugby and playing week in week out, is that you've had one test, you've got the next one straight away, and I think that's the thing for us to be able to look forward to.
Yeah, are these games a good chance for you to see just exactly how far you've got your team in terms of where they are, the progress they're making, and so on?
Well, we're playing the top four sides, so I think that's a big part for us. When we come to play Leeds, Rotherham and London Welsh, or currently the four top sides, so that's important for us to see. But also with Cornish Pirates and Plymouth, they're teams that we've got a bit of history against over the last few years, and we've not won at Cornish Pirates, and Plymouth has always been a really tough game, and last year there were a few moments that were a little bit unsavoury, so it's important that we go down there and perform to the best of our ability.
Yeah, and any injuries, any players that are out of contention for the weekend?
Well, we've got a few bumps and bruises, and so we'll be looking at the squad and deciding later on in the week. But at the moment, that can't, apart from the ones that are known, there's no further injuries from the weekend.
And Aberravon's been rearranged now for December. I guess from your point of view, a little bit disappointed it had to be played in the first place.
Well, the RFU and the WRU organised the games, and the organising committee have decided that it should be replayed. That's their decision, and we look forward to going down to Aberafon again, and hopefully performing in the right way.
Yeah, just finally for me, the Rugby League is in town tomorrow. Will you be watching that?
I love my rugby league, but I won't be coming to watch the Mem on Wednesday now.
Good. Thank you very much.
On the Aberafon go, I mean, it's unfortunate, I guess, for guys like Augie, to have scored that try, which effectively is scratched from the records. I mean, I know he won't forget it, but I guess the incentive is for him to go out and score another one. Is that the way it is in a situation like that?
Augie will score lots of tries for Bristol, and there was a very special try that he scored, and we got it on tape. And I think it's important for us to remember what for him and Callum, scoring their first tries in the game. I think it was really very good. So, it's been decided that it should be replayed, but in my opinion, that game is still a game, and they'll get their credit for it.
Absolutely, yeah. It makes it tricky in terms of the schedule, but I guess that's where your squad comes into play, isn't it? I mean, you've got a lot of options in your squad, and 3 games in a week isn't ideal, but I imagine you can cope with it better than some teams.
Yeah, well, the 2 away games, going to Aberafon and then going to Gala, will put pressure on the squad. But it's particularly after the the next 5 games that we're going through. So we have a lead up right the way through to Christmas. There's a lot of rugby to be played, so there's a lot of opportunities for all players to perform, and I think that's really good for the squad, is that by finishing the Moseley game, players would have had been involved in squads and had some game time, and I think would have been able to show what they can do, whether it's the younger players or the experienced players. And I think that's a good thing for us, is that everybody in the squad is getting an opportunity. And I think sometimes the frustrations will occur for players when they're not playing and not being given opportunities. What we've seen in this first, and including the warm-up games, what you've seen is our players being given opportunities, and hopefully I'll be able to look back after the Moseley game and be able to see the fact that all the squad have played at least, or been involved in the games at least 4 or 5 times, and I think therefore we can start to be making judgments on those players. We've also got Cambridge University as an A-team game coming up, and we also play, we're going to try and organise a game with Worcester Warriors. So we've got 2 A games as well. So it gives the squad enough playing time, and every time that we pick a team and it goes out to play, we're looking at to put in a winning performance.